the second part of our show. And I just want to say, isn't this a lot more fun? Sorry for you techies. This is a lot more fun than Zoom. So sell your Zoom chairs because live performance is back. So, but before we start with giving out some cash, we can't go ahead without thanking the people who helped us. And Keith mentioned it a bit, but I want to throw some names on there. Thanks to Audra Ballion for our artwork. Terry Ellington, Mr. T over there, our go-to camera guy and editor. The Edwards team of Natasha Katchuk, Tyler Case, Anna Burton, Megan Cantwell, and of course, a big hug to my wife and business partner, Maureen, who spent all the days on the paperwork and following up with all the contestants. And finally, thanks again to Dean Willoughby for allowing us to do this and to help us in our quest to try to get entrepreneurism as a major in the Edwards School of Business. The goals of the Get a Bigger Wagon Awards are pretty simple: to expose the idea of entrepreneurialism to young people, to encourage them to start businesses, and to reward them with recognition and good old cash for their outstanding ideas and hard work. And we have 4 different categories: 7 to 9 years old, 10 to 12, 13 to 15, 16 to 18. And the prizes range from $500 to $1,500. And it's not an idea challenge. The kids have to start a business, make money. It's not like, oh, I've got this really good idea, I'm going to build sports cars. I'm 11 years old, I'm going to do that. No, you have to have an idea that actually you go and do. So we have these 4 categories, and in addition to that, we have a recognition award for people who promote entrepreneurship in the community. And the award is called Sailing the Entrepreneurship. And the plaque, or the award, recognizes the captain or captains of the ship, and the $1,500 prize goes toward their project and its development. The 2021 winners are placed on this plaque that we have created beside me, and it's going to be hung by the wall outside, just outside this room where we have all our speaker series. Now, the additional benefit of the awards, the Get a Bigger Wagons Awards, expose young people to business people by attending our speaker series. And the hope that down the road, when you guys decide to go to university, you come to the University of Saskatchewan and you come to the Edwards School of Business and you hone those entrepreneurial skills that'll help you be successful in the rest of your life. And we'd also like to thank all the young entrepreneurs who sent in. And we have a hard time choosing, and not everybody wins. That's life. But we encourage those who didn't win to try again. Be entrepreneurial. Develop persistence. Last year we had 3 winners who didn't win the first time, but they won the second time. So keep hanging in there. So I think at this time, Terry, if we could show the 2021 winners, and if you can roll the tape, as they say.
Hi, I'm Cameron. I'm 11 years old and I live on a ranch near Radville.
Hi, my name is Ava Martin. I started the Awesome Toy Store in April.
Hi, I'm Baron Orlean and I am 10 years old. I am the owner of Tater's Taters. With the profit of my 4-H steer, I was able to purchase an 8N Ford tractor. In 2020, I borrowed my neighbor's 1-row planter and I seeded 1 ton of potatoes, and it produced 10,000 pounds of potatoes that were sellable. In 2021, I grew 1 ton of potatoes just like I did in 2020, except for the yield was only 7,000 pounds because of a drought. In 2022, I am planning on expanding my business by planting 2 tons of potatoes. With the income from the past 2 years, I am planning on purchasing planting and harvesting equipment for the 2022 season. Thank you for considering my business in the 2021 Get a Bigger Wagon Young Entrepreneur Program.
Hi, my name is Danessa Bill Woods. I am the owner and operator of Danessa Design.
Hi, my name is Taya Green and I am 14 years old. Being the owner of TG Designs has been awesome. I started my business on September 25th in 2020. I originally named my business Tango Apparel, but then decided TG Designs would be a better fit. All of my products are handmade. With my sewing machine, I make bucket hats, scrunchies, and beanies. I also make a variety of resin products that include coasters, hair clips, necklaces, and keychains. I really enjoy making resin products as I can get creative with it and customers can customize it, such as adding different colors, styles, and sparkles. I'm currently preparing for a trade show, so I'm trying to get tons of stock, such as making more scrunchies and designing more coasters. My business is mainly located on Instagram, where I can make posts about my products. Instagram has a variety of tools, which allow me to reach many people, such as Reels. Reels allows me to make many videos about my business, such as how I make my products. When I package my orders, I always love to add freebies to show how thankful I am. Because of my creative side, I've designed many different items, such as scrunchie tags, which allows me to put my brand and description about the scrunchies on. I also have designed a business card where I put in their order that tells them where they can find my business. Thank you so much for your time and this opportunity.
Hi, I'm Carson Palmer, owner of CP Sheep Farms.
Hi, I'm Kalea and I'm 11 years old. Hi, I'm Linnea and I'm 13 years old. Aloha! My name is Talia and I'm 16 years old. Along with my sisters, we are Ohana Made Designs.
Hello, my name is Sailor Fawcett. I'm from Moosomin, Saskatchewan, and I'm 16 years old.
Hello, my name is Holly Hantero. I'm 17 years old, and I am the owner of Scoopapalooza Homemade Rolled Ice Cream.
That's me, 16-year-old entrepreneur Natalie, and owner of my business I called Nats in the Wood.
Have you ever tried lamb chops or crown roast of lamb? How about lamb burgers? Hi, I'm Carson Palmer, owner of CP Sheep Farms. I'm 16 years old and live on a farm near Davidson with my mom, dad, and sister. One day I asked my dad if I could use some of his pasture land to raise sheep. That was 6 years ago. I guess that tells how much I enjoy doing this. Back then, I started with 6 ewe lambs. Come with me and I'll show you my herd today. I have 40 ewes that had 68 lambs last spring. I plan on keeping 8 of them and selling the remainder. Ewes can give birth to singles, twins, or sometimes triplets. This year, I had a ewe give birth to triplets. She only accepted 1, which meant I had 2 lambs to bottle feed. Because it was dry, I was also busy building more fence to increase pasture area. Sheep are normally thought of for their wool. I raise Dorper sheep for the meat market. Although mostly a diet of the ethnic population, a growing number of people are adding lamb and mutton to their diet because it is lean, easy to digest, and high in vitamin B. This breed of sheep doesn't require shearing. Their wool falls off naturally in the spring, leaving them with a sometimes shaggy look. In the past, I sold my lambs at the auction or to private sheep producers. Lately, I have been exploring the idea of also selling directly to butcher shops and the consumer. This is my Pyrenees guard dog Mo. He's the reason my lamb losses this year were 0. At night, he is seen scaring the coyotes away, keeping them away from my sheep, and he sleeps during the day. This year, I plan to profit $8,000 and put that money towards my post-secondary education. If anyone's interested in contacting me about getting into the sheep business, I'll leave my contact information at the end of the video. Thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Haddock and the Edwards School of Business for allowing me to showcase my business and get people interested in the sheep industry.
Hello, my name is Holly Hantero. I'm 17 years old, and I am the owner of Scoopapalooza homemade rolled ice cream.
I promise I'll explain more about rolled ice cream in just a minute, but first I'm going to explain a little bit about the background. So the business began in 2020 when I had plenty of time on my hands, so I began to create something I've always dreamed of doing, which was starting my own business. I had the logo made, bought the trailer, and began the renovations in the span of 2 weeks, and slowly but surely the trailer was renovated from top to bottom with the help of local Saskatoon businesses. After the renovations were complete, I began to craft the recipe and flavors of the ice cream. As the opening date came close, I hired 3 amazing workers, Jordan, Andrea, and Jocelyn, and we opened that weekend, which was May 29th. We sold 43 ice creams in under 3 hours, which was unbelievable. As the summer went on, I hired 3 more girls, Leah, Teresa, and Brooke. We attended the Fringe, many private events, and set up at the Co-op hardware store on 8th Street when we had no other place to attend. Global News did an interview, which brought a lot of new customers, and overall, I can't thank everyone that helped and supported my business enough. We made a profit of just over $7,000 this summer, running from May to June. It was a lot of late nights and early mornings, but I'm so proud of the business and cannot wait for the upcoming summers. If I win, I plan to put the money towards next year's expenses to help grow my business further. So, a little bit more about rolled ice cream. The process goes as showed. I poured liquefied ice cream onto a cold plate, as well as any other toppings that go into the specific flavor, chop it together, and as it begins to solidify, the ice cream is spread into a rectangular shape. Once it is frozen to the plate, the spatula is then used to roll the ice cream into beautiful spirals. It is topped with whipped cream and more toppings.
It's very, very rewarding, Janini. We strive to give them opportunities that they would never, ever have the chance to do. And it's just opening doors, building relationships, and every day is a different day for them. When the world opens up, we get to go places. They're the center of attention wherever we go. And to me, that's when you can just stand back and let the kids shine.
And when we started the box, I thought it was really important to make a connection between the beautiful piece of art and the people who created it and their communities and their history and their struggles in some cases. And so to me, I thought it was that connection that was the important part, because we can all appreciate a lovely piece of art, but the story behind that art is the thing that we talk about.
You know, it brings attention and awareness, and it encourages discussion, gets people thinking about our history and how we can move forward collectively. You know, it may seem like a small initiative, but all of these small initiatives that people are starting to implement are going to one day lead up to a big change.
Now, whoa, that's loud. Hello. This is God speaking. Let's get to the fun part of the awards. And as I say every year, unlike other award ceremonies that give you a check, how dull for the kids. Here's a little piece of paper. Mom and Dad take it, put it in, hopefully, the children's education account to go to Edward School of Business. But really, they don't know. So what we like to do is give real money. And everybody knows that cash is more fun, right? Oh, here we go. Oh. Terry, I got a glitch here. There we go. Gosh, can't see. Alex, you might need a couple of these hundreds. There you go. Now, for the first time in our history for Kids Awards, we didn't have a 7 to 9 year old group. And we've talked to a lot of parents, and we're going to have a really good crop next year. And we know that some of the kids are working on their businesses right now. So that's unusual for us. The second group is the 10 to 12 year group. And Maureen, do you want to come up here and help me out with this little part of the ceremony? Here's that. Yeah, there's 4 of those. Okay, so the winner, as you saw up there, and it's no surprise, who says he's a little shy about coming up here for cash, but I said, listen, I could keep the cash then if you would rather not come. So we'll see if he's changed his mind. And if it's okay with everyone, we'll be careful. I'll hand out the money quite a distance from, but I want the kids to have their masks off. So 20 years from now, when they're watching these videos, they can see themselves rather than in a mask. Where's that cash there, dear?
Right here.
Thank you. So, yes, you do. So, Barrett and Orlean, would you please come up and let's present you with your cash. All right. Now, good job. Now, I'll give you the money, and then don't run away, because I've got to ask you a quick question, okay? You ready? Hold your hand out. 50, 100, 50, 200, 50 for me. No, sorry. 300, 350, 4, 450, 5, 550, 6, 750, 650, 7, 750. All right, now. I got to figure out what it says on. How does this work? There we go. So I just wanted to ask you, what are you going to do with that cash?
Buy potato equipment.
I love your tractor. I think that is, are you thinking of something to plant, make it easier to plant instead of that single planter?
Not at the moment. I just want a harvester.
Okay. What's that?
What did you say you want?
A harvester.
Oh, right on.
Well, isn't that what parents are for? Thank you. And good luck. Now the third group, because of the kids from the first group we didn't have any, is the 13 to 15-year-old category, and the winner and $1,000 is TG Designs. Tanya Green, would you please come up? Congratulations. And you're from Rosetown. Yeah. There's a lot of famous people come from Rosetown, do you know that? That's it. Count with me. Here we go. 50, 1, 50, 2, 50, 3, 50, 4, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 50, 950. Hold on, because I don't want you running away, so I'll hold $50. There's $1,000. And what are you going to do with your $1,000? Buy your mom and dad a really nice gift?
I'm probably gonna use it to put my products into boutiques and to get them out there.
And is this an easier way to make money than doing all that hard work with those products?
No, it'll just help me achieve my goals.
Fantastic. And Maureen's got a plaque for you.
The beret she's wearing at the back.
Oh, yeah. Yes, beautiful. Now, the fourth category, the 16 to 18-year-old, we had such strong entries this year, and it got down, we couldn't decide, so instead we gave 2 winners and threw in an extra $1,500. So the first winner is Carson Palmer. Please come up and we'll get you some cash. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, this might take a while, eh?
Right.
Okay, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 50, 1,000, 51, 52, 53, 54, 50. And what do you plan to do with that cash that's burning a hole in your hand?
Probably put it back into the business, buy more sheep next year.
And are you going to go to the Edwards School of Business or Agriculture?
Probably do agribusiness somewhere.
Yeah. I think they're working with the College of Agriculture, aren't you, to try to do things? Yeah. So, here's your last. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now, the second winner is Scoopapalooza. And Holly Hanchrow, at this moment, is in Thailand. But Maureen has been talking to her back and forth over a number of days. And, of course, our presentation here changed, but she had made plans. But she told Maureen that she's going to reinvest that $1,500 back into her business. So, like a true entrepreneur. Now, the final group, and $1,500 for sailing the entrepreneurship goes to Fireweed Artisan Boxes. And the captains of the entrepreneurship are Jill Salter and Joe Taylor. So come on up, guys.
I don't have the other plaque.
No. Yeah. I don't trust Joe with the cash, so Jill, would you please come in? 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, are you the spokeswoman? Because I know Joe does not like to talk.
Yes, I can speak.
And what are you going to invest your $1,500 in?
We've been investing our own money to help some of the artisans bring their products to create products from their art so that we can include them in the boxes. So this will be a little bit of seed capital to help us do that for more artists.
Fantastic. And don't run away. Just to show you, we got this group that Joe and Jill work with to make our Sailing the Entrepreneurship plaques and all the laser cut wood. And this is what we hand out to the captains of Sailing the Entrepreneurship, and this group made them. So they're beautiful. And so thank you very much. So I'll give you that. And this, I don't know how that happens. Yeah, there you go. You didn't have to say anything, Joe.
Could I?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
First of all, thank you very much, Gordon, Maureen, to receive this from such an esteemed couple as yourself is truly an honor, and to accept it, co-accept it with Jill is even beyond that. But really, the biggest thing to me is really to accept this on behalf of the kids that I've been able to have been so privileged to work with in the last few years. And two of them are sitting up there, Ruby and Phoenix, if you just want to give a big And I could tell stories about those two all day long. They've had a horrendously successful year, which was capped off by, we were in Vancouver filming for an upcoming show on APTN, which will be aired this fall. It's the Indigenous, or APTN's version of Dragon's Den. And so they will be on Bear's Lair, which will be aired this fall. And so watch for the girls. They did a fabulous job. So anyways, thank you.
You'll let us know the date as
I
well.
will let Gordon Maureen know, and I'm sure she will pass it on.
Yeah. And also, Ruby, you remember me? Because when I first met you, I'm hearing all these talks you're doing all over the place. Now, when I first met you, I didn't know you had a face because you were like this. All I saw was the top of your head. And I understand now that you're quite a speaker and have really gone there and knocked it out of the park. So way to go. Yes, congratulations. Thank you very much. Yeah. So that's the end of our fourth Get a Bigger Wagon presentation. Next year will be 5 years, which is something more to celebrate. So thanks everybody for coming and giving up your time, especially when it's this close to those little quizzes that are coming very shortly. But as I say, I was in the same boat 50 years ago, so I know. And it's going to be terrible because just when the exam starts, it's going to be like 15 above minimum. You're going to have the windows open, the water's going to be running down the street, and you're studying quant. Wow. And that's where true commitment comes into play, if you're going to study or go outside. So, and one last thing. This is our 15th anniversary. Now, other than Maureen and I, who have been here for all 15, and I know my old business partner sitting quietly in the back has been here for all 15. Is there anybody else that we had? There may be. Oh, you have too? Sitting quietly in the corner over there trying not to be noticed. And I think there might be the odd professor that's maybe in one of the rooms on it now that we're streaming and going high tech. So thanks everybody, and we'll hopefully see you next year. Oh, the boss wants to say something. Don't anybody leave. Yeah, just start there.
No, Gordon, Maureen, thank you so very much for a wonderful afternoon of celebrating entrepreneurial achievement. And Alex, thank you for your comments. Just for all the Get a Bigger Wagon winners, if you would meet us in the lobby by the Nutrien wall, we'll take some photos so we can preserve those for our memories. And the Bank of Canada was texting me wondering where all the $50 bills in Canada have gone. So apparently, if you're also getting that, we found out where they went. So thank you so very much, everyone, for a wonderful afternoon. We'll take some photos and have a great day.